Father worked hard at the foot of the hill, breaking his back in the old rusty mill. And just like his father a lifetime ago, you'll work there too as far as you know. You trot off to school without a care. You don't really notice the smoke in the air. The fresh fallen snow is not purely white. Does anyone care that all is not right? Change is constant, that we all know, but not in a mill town in a valley so low. The steel was produced using ancient techniques, outdated equipment, merely antiques. And for so long you thought you had it made, but you didn't learn all the tricks of your trade. You choose to stand still while the world will still turn, and like it or not, you've got lessons to learn. Reaping the harvest from iron and coke, no need to change, to fix what ain't broke. And so we'll continue with the old trusted ways, just like they did in the earlier days. Our captains were dancing at the Grand Social Ball, busy to notice our backs to the wall. They should have been steering us clear from the rocks, minding their manners, not the foreign ships at our docks. But their steel was cheaper, we could not compete. The mill's gonna close was a word on the streets. The headlines confirmed what everyone feared, the whistle of the mill would no longer be heard. And for so long you thought you had it made, but you didn't learn all the tricks of your trade. You choose to stand still while the world will still turn, and like it or not, you've got lessons to learn. The company's president hopped on a plane. The labor union leader, he chose the same. The finance director had no time to explain. His family was boarding the very next train. Baggage was bursting with more than you trust. Your plans for the future seemed like a bust. The pension you struggled for all of those years washed away now in a small trail of tears. Early retirement sounds like a joke. They buy you all out, but the fund is now broke. A lawsuit wins back a small paltry sum, enough to survive, but the damage is done. And for so long you thought you had it made, but you didn't learn all the tricks of your trade. You choose to stand still while the world will still turn, and like it or not, you've got lessons to learn. So here you stand, your pockets have been picked. The government says, just learn some new tricks. But just like the old dog, they think that you are. The car that you're chasing won't get very far. The engine still runs and the body is rust. You know you need training, but you want back your trust. But it's down on the rails with the tracks and the dust. Just give me my pride and I know I'll adjust. Some lost their homes and some took their lives. Some found salvation while others decide to do what they can to alter the course. Take hold of the wheel, trade in their remorse for a valuable lesson from which not to hide. The mills are now remnants of a very low tide. You choose to stand still while the world will still turn. Like it or not, you've got lessons to learn. No longer dependent upon iron and ore, the valley produces quite a bit more. Small factories and shops now litter the town as the once ebbing water rises all around. It's 10 years later, you've long finished school. It's snowing outside, you know what to do. You bundle up and step into the night. You breathe the fresh air and admire the sight of your Renaissance town in a clear coat of white.